This eighth one. F of x is this cos x, cos 2x, cos 4x, cos 8x and cos 16x. The product of all these things is f of x. Derivative of that f is f dash of x. After that replace x with pi by 4 to get a finite value. That's our task. So first of all, as I said, for many problems, first simplify, then differentiate. After that, get the value or do for further simplification. See here, cos x, cos 2x, cos 4x. See, to find the product of all these things, we need to think about the trigonometry formula. So I will use repeatedly sin 2 theta formula here. I think you all know that sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Is it right? I am going to use this sin 2 theta repeatedly here to solve this problem. Okay. Now here we have a cos x, right? But sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x, right? So you just multiply and divide with 2 sin x. So if you multiply and divide with 2 sin x, so I have 1 by 2 sin x into the numerator is 2 sin x into cos x into cos 2x and all the other 3 terms. Okay, now you just think 2 sin x into cos x is what? Sin 2x. Okay, this is sin 2x, right? So we have a chance to replace this 2 sin x cos x as sin 2x. So what will happen in the next step? So we have 1 by 2 sin x here and this is sin 2x and its next term is cos 2x, next term is cos 4x. So still we have 2 more terms. Now just look here, sin 2x into cos 2x. Sin 2x into cos 2x is again just like sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta into cos theta is sin 2 theta by 2. What? Sin 2 theta by 2. So this sin 2x into cos 2x will become sin 4x by 2. So this is equals to 1 by 2 sin x into sin 4x divided by 2 into cos 4x into cos 8x into cos 16x. So further we need to simplify. So further this sin 4x into cos 4x is simply sin 8x by 2. What I am saying, this part is sin 8x by 2. So after writing this part as sin 8x by 2, what we have? 2 into 2 into 2, 2 cube. So I have here it is 1 by 2 cube sin x into sin 8x cos 8x and cos 16x. Again think about the same formula. Here again sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta into cos theta, once again if you use the formula, it is sin 16x by 2. Sin 2 theta by 2, so sin 16x by 2. Once we used here, next time, next and then next. Repeatedly we are using the same formula. Now this becomes sin 16x by 2. So 1 by 8 sin x into sin 16x by 2 into cos 16x. So this 2 and this 8 together will become 16. And then if you observe sin 16x into cos 16x, again sin theta into cos theta format. So we need to replace with sin 2 theta by 2. That is equals to 1 by 16 sin x into sin 32x by 2. Altogether it becomes sin of 32x divided by 32 into sin x. This is all trigonometry part. I am just trying to simplify this f of x as this sin 32x by 32 sin x. After having this, we need to differentiate. Okay, just simply we use that sin theta into cos theta as sin 2 theta by 2 repeatedly, and on simplification we have sin 32x by 32 sin x. Okay, I think you all know this way of process. Okay, so I am erasing this. You just mark that f of x as sin 32x by 32 sin x, and then I am going to differentiate it. Okay, right. Now just look there, we have f of x. What is that f of x at the end? Sin 32x by 32 sin x in our hand. Now our task is to find the differentiation. Okay, this given problem is nothing but f of x, which is sin 32x divided by 32 sine x. Now, this is of the format u by v. Numerator is one function, denominator is one function. And now what you say about f dash of x? Derivative of f of x. This 1 by 32 is a constant, write separately. Now, denominator sin x into derivative of the numerator. Numerator is sin 32x. For sin it is cos, right? Cos of 32x into, for 32x it is 32. Minus denominator into the derivative of numerator minus numerator. What is the numerator? Sin of 32x into the derivative of denominator. Denominator is sin x and its derivative is cos x. Clear? Divided by sin square x. Okay. So finally this is what? F dash of x. Okay. So f dash of x is 1 by 32 into sin x into cos 32x into 32 minus sin 32x into cos x by sin square x. Okay. Now further we need to find f dash of pi by 4. To find f dash of pi by 4, replace x with pi by 4. So f dash of pi by 4 is nothing but, here we have 1 by 32 into sin pi by 4. Okay, we need to replace, right? Sin pi by 4 into cos 32 into pi by 4. 4 8s, right? Cos 8 pi into 32 minus sin 8 pi into cos pi by 4 divided by sin square of pi by 4. Okay. So further we need to replace everything with the suitable values. So this is equals to 1 by 32 into sin pi by 4 is what? 1 by root 2, right? Sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 into cos 8 pi. What you say about cos 8 pi? It resembles like cos 2 pi, right? Cos 0, which is 1. So 1 into 32 minus sin 8 pi. Sin 8 pi is 0. Okay, so this is 0. Divided by sin square pi by 4. So that sin square pi by 4 is pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Sin square pi by 4 is 1 by 2. So finally this part we have. And in the numerator, 1 by root 2 into 32 minus 0. So neglect that 0. This 32 and 32 also gets cancelled. So finally we have 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by 2 on further simplification, that is root 2. So root 2 is the final answer. So see, you need to choose root 2 from the options. Okay, it may be cosecant pi by 4 like that, cosecant pi by 4 or like that as given. Okay, so just look, first of all try to simplify this part as sin 32x by 32 sin x, then use u by v rule, numerator by denominator rule, differentiate it. After that replace x with pi by 4, and on simplification our answer is root 2. Okay, there is the problem.